Hello friends, and welcome back to another cleaning video. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this video gives you so much inspiration and motivation to clean. If you guys want to go ahead and pop me on your TV or your phone, put on your headphones, put on your AirPods and listen in, and we're gonna be doing this apartment reset today. Today I have a few things like laundry, as always, our living room I'm gonna be focusing on, and our kitchen as well. To start this video, I am gonna start by making our bed. It's so nice to be able to come into our bedroom and have really fresh sheets, and I actually just deep cleaned our bedroom not too long ago, and I took everything off the bed, including our comforter, obviously pillows, and this little quilt that we put on, and I did wash it. I am going to be just doing a little odd jobs here and there just to kind of maintain our bedroom. Teddy was actually laying on this the quilt on the floor, so I had to move him off of the quilt, and so I put him on the bed. His favorite thing is to go and get on the quilt or the comforter or whatever it is. As soon as you get ready to make the bed, it's like he knows that you're making the bed, so he goes and lays on the bedding, so you can't make the bed. Next, I'm picking up all of his toys. He loves to take his toys in the bedroom. It's funny, me and Will call it his own little apartment under our bed. We're like, oh, where'd Teddy go? He's in his apartment. He loves to take all of his little toys under there, and he is the perfect height to be able to fit under there, and we are not. So he takes all of his new toys, his old toys. It's just cute, honestly, to see what he plays with and what he takes. So his toys are a mix of everywhere. Now I'm going into our kitchen and I am unloading our dishwasher. Our kitchen wasn't terrible, but I obviously do like to do weekday cleans. I filmed a couple of those on my channel, but today I'm kind of focusing everywhere. Also, I've been watching, I don't know if you guys have seen them on TikTok. They're called BP Jewelry. It's called Bomb Party Jewelry, and these reps is what they call, sell the jewelry, and I have ordered 2 pieces. I've ordered 3, but I gave one to my brother's girlfriend. It's a little ring, and I've been ordering their necklaces from them, and I'm honestly obsessed with watching their lives, so I had that playing in the background. I love to see what other people get because you don't know what you're gonna get, so it's like surprise jewelry reveal. So you purchase it and then they unreveal what you if you got a necklace or ring, bracelet, whatever. So I've been obsessed with watching them recently. If you guys haven't checked them out, it's called BP Jewelry. It's on TikTok, but I'm also sure you can find them on Instagram and Facebook as well. I'm just gonna continue to straighten up their kitchen and then move into our living room. Our living room always looks cluttered. I don't really know why, but it's also cozy to me. I love our living room. I have this little standing desk. I keep it in the living room because I obviously don't use it in our office because I have a desk in there. If I'm in the living room and I'm watching like TV, or I just want to change up the space and not be stuck in the office all day, I'll come in the living room to do my homework. I keep it over there in the corner tucked away, and I think it's a good spot for it. Anyway, I'm just straightening up the living room. I'm flipping the couch cushions over. It's one of my favorite things, like a tip to make your tip to make your living room look fresher is to flip those couch cushions over. I'm moving on into our little accent chair. This is kind of a one-stop pile for us. We have a lot of sweatshirts. I have my husband's sweatshirt. I have my sweatshirt. I usually put my backpack here. So I'm just going to clean off this chair and put everything away. Okay, moving back kind of into the kitchen. This is our dining room area or dining room table. And again, this is another one of those places that it's right by the door when you come in. So anything you're carrying just kind of lands here. And then I've talked about this shoe rack so much. I love this shoe rack. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Sometimes I feel like it gets so cluttered because you never know the weather here, and it might be raining one day and then it might be snowing the next day and then it might be 80 degrees the next day. So you just gotta have options, and I need to go through it. But every time I go through it, it's all always the days that I go through it and put all my shoes up is the day where I'm like, where'd this pair of shoes go? I need to find it. It's just staying for now. It's just gonna be there for now. But moving on, I had to fold some of these towels. Towels are like my favorite thing, that and jeans, to fold because they're so easy. I wish every piece of laundry was this easy to fold. So I'm just gonna fold these towels and put them away. I thought this was the cutest going back and rewatching this, but my dog, like I said, he loves when we do laundry and make the bed. I don't know what it is, but he just wants to play. If I'm washing or if I'm folding the clothes, he wants to play on top of the bed. So I was playing with him a little bit, and it's just so sweet to see how excited that he gets, and I just love him so much. So I wanted to include this because I thought it was so sweet. Kitchen again, and I am taking the trash. Normally, I will say like probably 80% of the time my husband takes the trash. We do live in an apartment, so we don't have like we don't have to take our, trash out to the curb. We do have a dumpster in our apartment, so we just walk it to the dumpster. So my husband normally will take the garbage, but obviously since he wasn't here, I'm just going to change it out and take it myself. Okay, now we're moving back inside and we're gonna be doing the laundry. I opened up the dryer because I knew that there was stuff in there, but it's one of those things that like sometimes you're like, did I put it away? Did my husband put it away? And you're like, no one put it away. I got stuck folding all this laundry. Laundry, you guys, I'm gonna tell you, it's just one of those chores that I just do not like. Doing the actual laundry, it's fine. It's the folding it. And as you guys can tell, every single time, Teddy always comes and wants to sit on the pile of laundry. I don't know if it's because it's warm. I don't know if it's because it like smells like us. It smells good. But let me know, does your dog like to get in your laundry? Does it like to get in your covers when you're making the bed? I also always feel terrible because I just want to like let him have his piece, but I obviously have to get to the clothes, so I end up having to move him, or he eventually moves whenever he realizes that there's no more clothes sitting there. But I always feel terrible about it because he's so cute. guys, moving on into the next day. Yes, I'm taking the garbage out again. I don't know what was with it this week where we had so much garbage. I also think that our garbage does fill up pretty quickly. Our dog is potty trained. He's fully potty trained, but we do have pee pads for him in the night. Like, he uses them at night. And then sometimes I just like leave one out throughout the day. He normally will ring the bell and tell me he needs to go outside. So I think that sometimes fills up our trash. Having his pee pad overnight, we obviously change it out. I took the trash out. There was some boxes by our front door that I needed to take, as well as the trash itself. I am back in our living room again, and this just goes to show you that I feel like if you're a mom, obviously I'm not a mom, but I feel like especially if you're a mom, because I don't even have kids and I feel like this happens to us, it just goes to show that you can pick up one day and then literally the next day it just looks like you didn't even clean. And so that's why I feel like it's important just doing little things every day. That way you don't have so much to do at the end of the week. I'm just cleaning off our coffee table, and then afterwards I'm going to fold the blankets, put them up, kind of clean up the floors a little bit here and there, and move on to the next thing. At this point, you guys, my dog ran over to the door because my husband was just getting home. I think that on this day, he was fishing with some of his friends. So he had just got back, and Teddy always runs over there to the door. So if you see him walking in the back, that's why. Again, I'm cleaning off our little chair because it is a one-stop place like I was talking about before. And I got this little pillow from one of my bridesmaids when I got married. It says the art of marriage, and then it goes on to like talk about that. But I think it was so sweet, and I think it's like the perfect little gift to get. You do have a friend that's getting married, they can also use it for their home as well. And so I thought it was so sweet. I was like, in the future I will note, because a good piece of home decor they can use in their first house and then have like their memories of getting married. It was like, it's perfect. But now we're going into our kitchen and our countertops. They get cluttered a lot. I'm gonna be moving everything off of our countertops and then just spraying them down, wiping them down. Also, I have talked about our stove cover before, but I feel like we do get new friends here that kind of view my channel. And if you are new, welcome. But this stove cover is a bamboo cover, and I love it because we are renting our apartment. So no, we don't really have a choice when it comes down to our appliances. And one of our burners on our stove did break, if you're wondering why it looks different from the other burners. We're hoping our lease actually ends in about 3 months. We're hoping that we are going to be able to buy a house before we have to renew, and that's just the plan for now. Obviously nothing is set in stone. If you are renting and you've bought your house, like, you know, the months and stuff before, you know, you move out of your apartment, know that you want to decorate your apartment and you want to, you know, mount your TV and do all these things. In the back of your mind, you're like, I'm literally moving out in a couple of months. So however, if you do want to check out this stove cover, if you do have a stove and you maybe don't like the burner showing, or just to make it more homey, it is linked on my Amazon storefront, which is in the the description box of this video. If you click on that link, it'll take you over there, and I think I have a category that says kitchen. Just hit kitchen and it'll take you to the one that I use. So I'm just gonna end up loading the dishwasher here, you guys. We did have a couple of dishes, a lot of dishes actually, and I've asked this before, but let me know in the comments, do you guys wash your dishes by hand? Do you wash your pots by hand? Do you wash your pans by hand? Or do you put everything in the dishwasher? Let me know down below. I would love to hear what you guys do. That is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys loved it. If you watched it this far, comment let's see, what can we comment? Comment a flower. Give me a flower emoji in the comments if you made it this far. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.